Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. This podcast is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. Now more than ever, our internet reliance is increasing, from talking to loved ones, to streaming your favourite shows, to watching any of the podcasts here on Stretford Paddock. And with that increased footprint, so does our need for proper internet security. And Surfshark is a VPN service that encrypts your data, which stops anyone unwanted from seeing it. Another great thing about Surfshark is it allows you to see all of the great content from around the world. Simply sign in to Brazil and check out their Netflix. You can watch Croatian Amazon Prime. And when you're on holiday, you can still watch all of your shows from back home simply by changing it to your home nation. It is that simple. And currently Surfshark have an amazing deal. By clicking the link in the description and using our code Paddock, you can get a whole 3 months extra for free. That is 3 months extra for free. In addition, Surfshark also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, use that link in the description and use the code Paddock for 3 months for free and a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Jay here for Stretford Paddock.
What the fuck sort of intro was that?
What do you mean?
It's things are happening on an emergency and Spencer doesn't know how to do it kind of intro.
And it's you swearing straight away as well.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, it's not. It's technically 2.5 minutes in.
Oh, we should do that on every video, you know.
Yeah.
We should just play
start,
2 minutes of just nothing.
Yeah.
Really, really like meatloaf level of intro where it's...
Yeah, and that way, when the video starts, then it doesn't matter what you do. Or we could do a reverse of what you did today. And we could just have 45 minutes of nothing before the video.
Yeah, or the 45 minutes where you're talking feel like nothing. That's the difference.
You've proper done me there. Have you noticed something about...
This is what's going to get us done. Not still swearing. The copyright strike on Bat Out of Hell.
That was flawless.
It wasn't bad,
flawless. It was like meatloaf was sat.
Do you like meatloaf? You must like it.
Yeah.
Delicious bit of food, isn't it?
I've never had meatloaf.
It's basically a big old meatball, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a meatball, but in loaf
It's a meatball.
Is it really?
It's a big old square.
I thought it was like saurine.
That's malt loaf.
You see.
Very good stuff. Well done.
It's not well done.
Never had a number one, have they?
It's damn nice. I remember interviewing someone on the red carpet for Paddock. And I said it was a celebrity. I can't remember her name. She's in Corrie. And I went, do you like meatloaf? She said, I've always been a big fan of them. They're my favourite band.
It's a man, isn't it?
Well, it's ambiguous.
Just Mr. Loaf.
Mr. Loaf.
Mr. Loaf is his friend's
call you meat
him.
or loaf or...
Okay, still Loaf?
Mr. Meat.
Is he alive, Meatloaf? And I don't
Yeah,
want to
he's
be
alive, yeah, he's alive.
disparaging about it.
Yeah, he's alive.
Is he?
Yeah, it's definitely
Do you reckon he's touring?
I don't think he's
I'd go
touring.
watch
I
that.
think-
Let's have a look.
He's definitely...
Is there a meatloaf tribute
No, he's
act?
not. He's not. We're not going to get
Stop.
into that. He died
He
2
passed away in
years.
January.
Did he fork?
He died 2 years ago. So, and we're not being facetious here.
I genuinely
I didn't know that.
No, well, don't blame me.
What
like
you
it's
done that
Well, you
for?
brought
How
the
did
news
it
to me.
happen for, like,
You've heard the phrase "shoot the fucking messenger," haven't you?
Always shoot the messenger.
Yeah, always shoot the messenger.
That was a rule that Steve abided by when he was serving.
You don't have the evidence of that.
It is. And also, every time he gets Deliveroo.
Do you know there is a Meatloaf tribute, dude? Because I interviewed him in a caravan once.
So the real one's not touring.
The real one's not touring because he's passed away, but there is...
Pretty good reason.
Yeah, there is a Meatloaf tribute guy. I interviewed him once in a caravan.
Does he look like Meatloaf?
No.
Or is it like an Asian guy?
He's somewhere in between.
Like Patelvis.
Like, you could do a better...
My mate
you
had a
look more
wedding.
like Meatloaf than this kid did.
My
But
mate's an Indian guy, right? And he had
Right.
Patelvis, because it's his uncle, at his wedding. And I swear to God, I
Patelvis?
never had a better night in my life.
I bet it was so good.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Because Elvis's voice is one where doesn't matter what race you are, you're putting it on anyway. No one sounds like that, so it can just be anyone.
Especially
That's
a Scottish
fantastic.
Indian fella.
Perfect. Like, he's got to get that.
Where's he from? Memphis, I think.
Yeah, Memphis.
Did he do...
just outside Dumfries?
Did he do like Elvis's... Fat Elvis, basically, as everyone says.
Everyone's got the
'Cause everyone tends
Elvis
to do that,
onesie with the
don't they?
WWE belt.
Yeah, no one tends to go for like 1955 Elvis.
No
What?
one
It's
goes-
all right.
No one goes in a suit with his shoes and that.
Young,
No.
sexy Elvis,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is quite hard to replicate. Everyone goes for
Everyone goes
chubby sideburns.
smacks
Elvis.
Harvey's head, allegedly, sort of barely alive, eating peanut butter burgers for breakfast.
Yeah. Face down on a
Elvis.
piano.
Yeah,
Elvis.
that kind of Elvis, innit? That's the one you go for.
It's the best one. It's the easiest one. and it's the one that you can do it for the longest as well. You can be in your 50s and do that, Elvis.
Do you know who played Elvis, an Elvis impersonator, in an episode of The Golden Girls?
No. Nick Cage.
You're not that far away.
Gary Oldman?
Again, that's a good question.
Really? How are Nick Cage and Gary Oldman a good fucking guess?
In fact, all right, it's neither of them two, so they're equally as wrong. I don't know why I gave you credit.
Absolutely gassed the pair of us up.
Quentin Tarantino. That was his only acting credit.
He's also got licking Salma Hayek's feet.
He's got a foot thing, hasn't he?
Yeah, clearly.
Cue.
He's like, anyway, I've written a scene.
So you're going to get your feet out, and I'm going to suck your toes. What's this got to do with the plot? Never mind about that.
Hey!
Yeah.
You got a fucking
do you want to work
do your fucking job.
Do you want this job?
Yeah, I've written a nice deleted scene. Scene here. That's definitely going to make it into the film, but we should probably do around 30 to 40 takes to make sure it's bang on.
Yeah. Yeah, because every film has got. I mean, that's obviously taking it a step further.
Do you want to come onto mine to practice our singing tomorrow? For the next, for the next 12 hours. I'm method.
I met him once.
Who?
Tarantino.
No, you didn't.
I fucking did.
That's a lie.
It's not. I'm not going to go all Harry Kane and swear on my kids' lives.
Was it a Toby Carver in Weast?
No, it was in Soho.
Wait, in Soho?
Yeah, I remember because I was like, oh my God, it's Quentin Tarantino autograph. And he went, I'm working, man, I'm working. If you get me something to sign, I'll sign it. So I ran in a bakery and got a pen out of a bakery and
got a traffic code.
Brown paper bag.
Got a sausage roll.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine one of those big 3-foot bags that you get on the motorway. What's that? Signed traffic code by 20.
Yeah. I've had to carry around me everywhere I go. Take it everywhere. I love him.
That would be cool, that.
Yeah, his autograph was just a Q and a squiggle.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I lost the thing that he signed anyway. In my ne'er-do ways.
Embarrassing.
Ne'er-do-well ways.
Well,
why is it embarrassing?
It's embarrassing that you got something signed and then lost it.
I know. Well,
when was this?
This was around 2002-ish.
Okay, so post Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably peak Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction in 2002 is in it's being quoted.
Yeah.
It's not quite Snatch levels of quotables, but it's pretty
He's
fucking
massive
good.
as well. He's dead tall, Tarantino, isn't he?
Is he?
He's like your levels of tallness.
What have I missed anyway? You talking about his hairdo?
Yeah, I was going to say, did you know?
I've already given him shit for it.
What do you mean give him shit? I like it, man.
He's gone back to Game Show Joe.
No, I don't like Game Show Joe.
It's not Game Show
It doesn't
Joe.
look like
It
Joe
looks like
Game
Lord
Show.
Farquaad.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's unnerving, but it's not the Joe that I love.
This is different.
Do you know
It's
what I
not
mean?
different.
It is
It's just
different.
wetter.
No,
That's
can
all
we
the
have a single on
difference.
Joseph?
There's different lengths.
Can we have or we can keep it on stay and go to me? There we go.
There's layers in this.
Yeah.
Do you know why this is? Because I got called a CEX worker by about 4,000 Everton fans on Twitter yesterday, and I thought I've got to
do something.
I can't
Joe,
do this.
stand fucking firm.
We
We don't back down.
We double down. We don't back down. We double down.
I've upset a lot of Merseyside, but
Joe,
usually the side
I
we
said
get
this with
along
all
with.
sincerity. Fuck them.
I know.
Right, well, do you know about upsetting people? You can't relate.
Yeah,
How's it gone for you?
it's been
Because
tough.
me and Stebbs, especially, we don't know anything
Yeah.
about that. Are you all right?
Yeah, I made a joke about Jared Branthwaite about like, could we, I don't know, let's negotiate a fee for him in a jokey way. And all of Everton thinks that I'm a twat and that you shouldn't ever negotiate a fee for their player because he's better than anyone you've ever seen, and why are you even trying to buy him in the first place? Like they've never sold anyone before or bought anyone from a club smaller than them.
Change your profile picture away, Rooney.
Yeah.
Change it to Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
That'll calm him down.
But yeah, I've been, there's a lot of...
Well, I deleted a tweet yesterday about Nunes.
What?
I just couldn't be arsed with
Where
it.
was this thing in
Fucking
2015 when I was
wibble.
arguing with him?
yeah, it's good stuff, isn't it?
I remember you once, we talked about this before, like, you take it to another level, some of the grief you get. It's like relentless, isn't it? It's non-stop.
I'm over it, don't I?
Yeah. Like, even right, when you say something that's like innocuous, they can jump on you. Fair enough if you know what you're doing and you're saying something that you know is going to get you a bit of grief. But you can say anything and it's just like, I was getting it the other day because I pointed out Luis Suarez bit someone again. And it was like, then I got a,
Was it biting self-defence?
I bet if you went around Luis Suarez's house, everything would have a fucking Batman. Feel like the light switch, like a table leg, the fridge door handle.
All I've got is Chris Rock in my head going, another kid!
Just another Batman.
Come on, man.
Yeah, the outside of the milk bottle, like, how do you not know how to get milk? I bet everything's got
If he's bit 3 people on TV, on football pitches.
4. I bet his toilet seat's got a bite mark
It's
in
the
it.
kid in Holland, innit?
Yeah.
It's Ivanovic.
Yeah.
It's Chiellini.
Chiellini.
And the other one he did the other day.
Oh my God.
Keep up, Stephen.
Mate, is Amazon driver has been bit.
Yeah. It's
And I'm not talking about Rex in the fucking field.
He's ripped the back pocket off the Amazon driver like a cartoon dog. hasn't he? He chases the Amazon driver when the hand comes through the letterbox. He's just biting everything. It's absolutely crazy.
He loves it.
How can he not stop biting people?
Like, it's so weird.
Bit someone in anger.
I know. Why is that his go-to thing when you fight him?
I bite my mates on nights out. But
I can
not
imagine
Luis Suarez style.
I can imagine
more just a little
Can you
shoulder
imagine him back in the day with his mates? He's the sort. Him and his mates turn up. Yeah, you leave the club.
I can't.
You know, innit? Like even me and my lot would have been like, let's get.
I mean, we rolled so deep on some fucking lads' holidays. 34 people from Dresden just turning up, giving it fucking maximum.
You'd be devastated if you was on an island, right? You booked this holiday. You and the lads have got. Your missus has gone away. Yeah. You turn up there. Like your first night is lovely. You think this is great. I've got another 13 nights of this, it's going to be amazing, and then them lot turn up. 34 man deep from Droylsden, and then they latch on it, they hear your accent.
Looking like an FA diversity poster, the fucking lot of us.
You are literally ringing your travel agent saying, can we get a flight home?
All rocking tour t-shirts with Gunchester on it.
Oh well. Yeah, love all that. Love that.
Horrific.
And mine says, do not serve me shots across the neck.
As you're demanding shots from the bartender.
Shots!
I'm leading into the ice of your bar from the bar top.
Yeah, it would have been great, wouldn't it?
How many times have you reached over and grabbed something from behind the bar?
Oh, Joe, that was my move. I'd be like,
move. I knew it.
Robin, what are those rumps? And the guy goes, and you put your own pipe on the optic. And you go, no, that one there.
Keep going.
And as he turns around, you go, flick. Yeah. And then you just pour yourself a pint, and you go, oh, don't worry about it. I'll have it.
Just the hands in the ice tray, taking that little lemon squeezy little thing.
To be fair, I have done a bit of that in my time as well. I'm not going to lie to you. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, mate, Rafifi.
Pilfered the odd bottle now and again.
Rafifi and Staley Bridge got rinsed.
Staley Vegas. Have you been to Staley Vegas?
Yeah, but post it being a sort of night out destination, that stopped.
Oh, mate, for about 2 years, it was outrageous. It was so fucking good. Aston was good at one point as well.
Aston was good, yeah. I used to go down there. My mates did those there. It was good there. But I've not been up that way for
Galaxy Weekenders, mate. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Galaxy Weekenders. So you moved there too late.
Or maybe just on time by the sounds of it.
Yeah, actually, you're probably right. Charlie Hill says Johnny Evans is a ready 8 Scousers. Is your mate, Johnny Evans?
He signed a contract extension. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's what he's referencing. I don't know if you knew that.
I tweeted it, mate. You can tell I tweeted it.
Paddock. Oh, what have you said? He's the best player we've ever
said
had.
He's mint. Did that thing where I tweeted and I thought I've tweeted that like it's my own, but it don't make any difference.
Scott Harrop says Meatloaf tribute band that plays Benidorm. Peatloaf. Take good. Me there now.
It's good.
Yeah, really good. That love that. Also,
I'm going to Meatloaf tribute. I want to go watch one now.
You're not watching Meatloaf tribute acts halfway through the brew.
What?
Like, we're going to get taken off air.
I'm not going to play it. I said I want to go watch one.
Oh, I thought you said I've seen one. Right.
Meatloaf. M-A-E-T loaf.
Meatloaf's good.
Meatloaf.
I like the names of
I wonder if this is the one
as much as anything.
I want to find the one I interviewed.
There's
obviously No Oasis.
There's one, No Oasis, and definitely Oasis. It's a good one.
Yeah, that's not bad.
The Clone Roses.
That's the one I couldn't remember.
The Clone Roses own a football team in our league.
Do they? That's a great name.
Have you played them?
Tribute.
Got on with them as well.
St Helens.
Mate Live. It's called Mate Live.
No.
See the band live.
Doesn't work that.
It doesn't, does it?
Mate Live sounds like a naughty chat room online.
Yeah, especially spelled M-A-8. Oh, they've got flames on the fucking website and all. Just want to see when you're touring, you mad bastard.
Gigs. Gigs. Here we go. This is great. This is
the
great
UK's
stuff. While you're looking at
number
that, I'll read out.
Oh, 13th of July.
That's tonight.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
In Bliston. Where's Bliston? That's down south, isn't it?
Bliston.
Oh, 27th of July. St Helens. We're in LA.
No, we're not. Not anymore.
Wait. Wait. Pause. Focus. Whittles Oldham, 10th of August. That is a Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. It's fucking sold out. I reckon we can get us in there, though.
Yeah, that's after
Come on, man.
Charity Shield.
Yeah. Absolutely bat out of hell and our fucking napper off in there.
Yeah,
Night out in Oldham.
Yeah.
Mate
Joe,
Live.
we had a great time at the last concert we went to.
That's true. All 16 seconds. To be fair, it was a good night.
It also wasn't my fault, Joe.
It was a good night.
The amount of times he told me now this wasn't his fault. And we even had members of the band telling me it wasn't his fault when it all kicks off.
No, they didn't see.
Well, it wasn't Steve's fault, but you had a good night out. At least you had a night out with him, though, didn't you?
Yeah, it was great.
That's the main thing. Also, Sheet Game has been a member of the Academy for 23 months. Says, what do you guys think about a behind-the-scenes United documentary, a bit like Wrexham, to see how Ineos are working? I don't know, you know.
You wouldn't see how they're actually working. They'd show you the good bits, and also it's just an absolute playground for memes for rival fans in it. When we lose and finish 8th and Ten Hag gets sacked, you're just seeing those same things
and
over
you're
and over again.
Do the whiteboard thing again, hold it.
Yeah, I'm not into all that.
That's all I can think of with Arteta. He's done really well, but I just think he draws fucking campfires on his whiteboard and just the guys.
Yeah, I'm not into that. Hit that like button, please, people. If you're not gonna, you're a big fan, but if you're not watching the game this weekend, we need some stuff to watch because some people won't give a toss about it. You don't really care, do you?
I want to watch the game.
You are.
Yeah.
Do you care who wins?
Yeah.
You want England to win?
I didn't say that.
All right.
In what
now
way
it's a
do you
mystery.
care?
I care who wins. I care who wins.
Now I don't know who you
because
want to win.
There's all sorts of groups I'm going to have to mute. Like,
possibly work out who you want. I want Kobe Mainoo to win.
I might be eating paella.
You don't want Spain to win.
Of course he does.
There's no reason for you to want
Have you
Spain
met
to win,
him?
other than to be anti-England, so it winds people up.
Is that not a reason?
It is a reason.
Are you telling me you don't want Kobe Mainoo to be
No.
lifting that trophy?
Kobe Mainoo
you've lifted
is
yourself
the
the other week.
single fucking... genuinely,
Yeah.
like, I was like, not the real one, is it? And they're like, yeah, it's got a big fucking dent on the front of it. It's like, who did that? And they're like, I don't know.
Latini.
But it's the absolute... But have you ever seen the Premier League trophy in the flesh? It rolls with its own security, like Secret Service and shit. People can't touch it with white gloves. The fucking real European Championship was sat on my knee like I was trying to feel its tits the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
He posted it, right? He posted a picture on our group chat, and I genuinely thought, because I wasn't looking, I can't remember if I was at the cinema or I was doing something. I thought it was that trophy he'd won against Droylsden.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
A little bit bigger than that.
Yeah,
So I literally
done.
went, well done for retaining your trophy, and he went, no, that's not that. This is the Euros.
So surely you want Mainoo to be having it on his knee
That's
like
what I
you
mean.
did.
Kobe, you want Kobe.
He is genuinely the only reason.
You're not far behind. I'm kind of there myself, to be honest with you. I'm not that bothered about England, but I do want Kobe Mainoo to win.
Genuinely,
so I'm full.
I would like it to be a good game. And then after that, Kobe have a good game. And after that, don't really care.
We don't want Kobe getting any grief.
No, and that's my worry because this England fucking fan base has got form.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? They always love
I remember.
a United player.
I remember.
Beckham down.
I remember.
Effigies. Hey, all that stuff. Rooney.
We'd have got it in 96 if they had any fucking players on the pitch.
If Gary Neville had took a penalty, even if he'd scored,
And he would have missed.
Yeah.
Gary Neville missed his penalty in 96. He just didn't get to take it.
Who did miss the penalties in 96?
Stretford.
We'll never know. It's one of those there. We'll never know.
No, we'll never know.
This is what I mean. I hate all this like redemption arc thing.
For who?
For any players that score a penalty, we've always done this with England. Like redemption. Like Stuart Pearce, like redemption in 96. It wasn't, was it? So I mean, now we had it the other day, Bukayo Saka's redemption. I think it's not. Like, and that's what it'll be if Gareth Southgate wins the Euros. It'll be like, oh, his redemption for after 96. I just think it's a bit of a silly narrative. Donaldinho says Steve best night out in Ashton circa 2000. Oh, there you
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Was it? Where are you going?
Basically, there is from St Michael's Square. There's like a one-way system for cars, and it's like a big ring pause of. Honestly, it felt like 25 bars. It might have been 20, but it felt like 25.
Really?
Yeah, it was. Every single unit it's almost a dedicated pub crawl zone.
Where is this?
Ashton.
Is this near the train station?
No, a little bit like into the. You got to go past the market, and then there's this whole little loop of just so many bars you wouldn't believe. And for a period from probably 2000 to 2004 or something like that. And then what happened is they all made loads of money and closed down to refurb. And when they all closed, they should have fucking coordinated because they all closed down to refurb and everyone went away.
Was when
brand new bars opening up? Like there was a nightclub called The Now. Never been in it because the place like they all went and spent. It's Bridge. And then Stella Bridge did the same thing. It had about 3 or 4 years. It's going fucking unbelievable. And then they all shut down to refurb, and then the people disappeared.
Was Bar Centro in Ashton when you?
Yes.
Was Molly Malone's?
Yes.
In Staley Vegas was Shoot's Bar and Rafifi's.
Yeah, Rafifi. Yeah. I moved into the Mill opposite in Staley Bridge. Yeah. We had the penthouse in there for a bit because it was so banging in Staley Bridge.
That's where my pal used to do the doors. He used to do the doors. Bar Centro, Molly Malone's, Shoot Bar, and Rafifi's in Staley Vegas.
Pad was a bit of a gaff.
Missed out on it all.
Honestly, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Glenn F says, for once, I'm with Steve. I don't really care who wins, but for Cobbett and Luke Shaw, of course. Luke Shaw's the forgotten man in this equation, isn't he?
Yeah, because he's not played for United in
I think like people are getting angry about the fact Luke Shaw's in the England squad. Like non-United fans are getting angry because their guy's not in it, and some United fans are getting a bit angry in case he gets injured, which I kind of get. But
what are you talking about football for?
Sorry.
Manchester Maverick says, what was the club called behind Boots in Ashton? That was a quick fit. Atomic. And it bought the Hacienda's dance floor.
Why?
Because it was the 2000s and people were doing a madness.
Or as in like sliced it and absolutely just lifted and replaced it?
Correct.
No.
I hate all.
Like face off?
Yeah.
But floor off?
Floor off, yeah.
Who's got Atomic's dance floor then? Have you got that in your house?
No, I don't know what Atomic is now. It did become an Indian restaurant.
Oh, did it?
I hope it's still
Just
got the
roll
dance
that one. An Indian restaurant with the Hacienda dance floor. Imagine. It might not have been Hacienda dance floor, but they advertised it.
That's what they called it.
It's
But it was like a super club. That was a building built for clubbing.
On the side.
And it was fucking banging.
They had a sign.
And it was £1 VKs in there. So you're like, nah, let's go.
They had a sign that said,
so your teeth have got a fur coat and you're pissing all sorts of yellow.
Like Bar used to do it, £1.50 for a shot.
Oh my God, Bob. But this is the 2000s before we had internet and shit like that, where like they've got caramel shots of vodka, Jay.
What was the one on the end that was dead expensive on Deansgate? Because you had Bar where it was like
Sugar Lounge.
That was it. We went in there once and I bought around and it was like 20 times what it would have been in Bar. I didn't go in again. It was a mistake. I think I got chucked out of Bar.
Loafer's a spot, wasn't it?
That was decent. Deansgate used to be alright, back in the day. But yeah, like you say, there was no internet, there was no...
Going out's got weird since COVID.
Do you think?
Yeah.
In what way?
Everywhere seems to be table focused. And it's far too many cunts on the phone.
Everyone was just reading the newspaper and you were
before 2020, before COVID, no one was on the phone.
Well, no one was sitting in a corner reading your texts because that was always on your fucking phone.
Yeah, it is hard. There is a lot more.
Have you noticed the big change since COVID?
I don't
you've sort of straddled.
Have you not seen the videos of like Ibiza 2001?
Yeah,
and people are dancing
like Paul Van
versus
Dyke just lifting the world to a better level.
But everyone's in the zone.
It's amazing.
And then you see it now, and everyone's in the fucking phone. It's totally.
I'm so glad there was no smartphones when I used to go out raving and that. Because there's just been loads of stuff.
And everyone's just on your Snapchat story, just taking the piss out of you because you're on drugs.
We went out about a year ago with the footy team, and we went to Neighbourhood, which I didn't realise Deji's fucking basically living in there, the lunatic.
Is it?
Yeah, like working there.
What?
And the bar area's like empty. No one's standing at the bar. No one's having it off at the bar. And there was a group of young girls sitting in front of us. Early 20s, maybe even like 19, 20, sitting there, and they didn't have a drink in front of them, and they were sitting at the table, and then they would get their phone out, give it a bit of for the Snapchat, put the phone down and sit there like that.
Not even drinking?
And I was like, what the fucking Black Mirror is this?
I know, man.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
What are you here
Why are you not levered out your head trying to ram a pint glass into someone's face the way
I'm not about that. You can have a good night.
Jay, you don't have to do that.
We have different nights out.
Be nice.
Sometimes.
Why are you not in the toilets covered in sniff? What is wrong with you? Call this a night out.
Which Manchester United legend did I see coming out of Panacea looking like he'd just been hit with a bag of flour?
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. I don't want to say this. I don't like this game. Let's not play this game, Stephen.
Let's not guess
It's
that.
grassing. Whichever way you want to put it, it is grassing, and I'm not going to play. And I might even know the answer, but I'm not playing.
I like to defend sort of modern life a little bit because everyone's like, oh, it's all phones. But
I get it.
That is, gigs, nights out are just undeniably a little bit worse because of phones.
So that
Some
concert
things
that we
aren't
went
worse,
to,
but that
which
is
did
worse.
go west a little bit, but that wasn't a phones out night out.
No.
We was having it off.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't mind all that though.
What?
Like
Get your phone out.
Yeah, I mean it's harmless, isn't it? It's not bothering anyone. It's like that is less troublesome.
It depends
than
where you
getting
are.
levered and fighting or getting levered and pestering.
That's
people
not the
or
only
whatever.
options, Jay.
I know.
The only options aren't let's have a fucking row or let's sit here on fucking Snapchat.
I know,
if you're
but
at
if
a
they're
Taylor
like
Swift
amusing
gig-
themselves and they're enjoying themselves, they're not really bothering anyone. I don't really care.
But if you're at a Taylor Swift gig or whatever, I think get your phone out, film it. That's all part of it. But if you're like at a rave and you're filming it, that isn't part of it for me.
I think you get
maybe a little bit,
a quick
like,
photo and 30 seconds to see what it was like.
Yeah.
But put it away.
Yeah.
Be where you are. You know what I mean?
It is hard though because I do love my phone more than I love anyone in my life.
Yeah.
Just you've got to, haven't you?
When you're out,
It's extremely addictive.
It's
It's
perfect.
extremely addictive. Yeah.
It's just my favourite thing in the world.
And that's the thing. I don't really go out anymore anyway, so I can't really judge.
So
Do you
you're
know
just
what I
on
mean?
the phone.
Yeah, I just sit in my house on my phone.
Yeah, you're filming like Laura making dinner like you're at a gig, like that, holding your phone up on Facebook Live.
I was out Sunday with the lads.
Out with the lads.
Yes.
And
celebrating England winning.
The one video I took is of Rio eating fucking beans.
Where'd you get the beans from?
It was serving food. But that was what was
Is it
ordered.
in Germany?
Yeah.
Big in beans?
They were black beans.
Oh, so not
Black beans? That's minging.
No, it's not.
And he just eating a bowl of black beans.
Black beans are good.
No,
But it was like...
you don't baked beans if you're going to eat a bowl of beans.
But we had an 8-hour sesh where no one was on the phone. There was not a single selfie taken. It was just good old-fashioned, get it down you fucking...
Is that because you're mingling with the superstars? Do they do that? Because
Is it...
like,
yeah.
don't take your phone out. It's not a dumb thing.
No one's ever said that.
I know, but it's like, you think they do it because they just...
No, I think everyone was just
want photos
having a fucking good session. Didn't need to be on the phone because the conversation was good and the drinking was good.
And the bloody beans were good.
The beans,
if nothing else, the beans were
that
too
bowl
good.
full of beans was
you can't have a bowl
tier.
of beans in one hand, a great big dessert spoon in the other hand, and there's no third hand for the phone anyway.
It's one of those that you got. Obviously I remember some of the conversations, but I don't remember 8 hours worth of conversation.
If you'd have filmed it, you would.
But would you ever watch that shit? There's a lot of people who fucking video fireworks. Fuck off.
I've got 250 gigabytes of iCloud that is completely full. That I haven't looked back at any of it since I took it. I could just press delete all, but I can't bring myself to do it because I'm scared.
What bet could we make?
How far long back does it go?
Some bits I have deleted.
Have you?
Some yeah.
I know what they are.
Do you?
Yeah, I know, because it's like the same shit that was in his Amazon basket that time.
Ah, right, okay.
That wasn't me that put that in there, by the way.
Right, okay.
Those.
How far back does this go?
Oh, probably 2012.
Wow. That's like your adult life.
What could we bet and compete for where if you lose, I get to delete your whole fucking shit?
No, it's not happening, is it?
No, come on.
I love this bet.
I love this bet.
Yeah, I love this bet.
Let's put them both on the table, Joe.
Cost everything.
You can delete my entire shit. You can delete my entire shit.
He deletes it every day anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's have a look. How many photos we got on here, do you reckon?
I'll tell you how many I've got.
You don't need... Mine's all boring crap anyway.
How do you find out?
I think you go all photos.
I've updated it. It doesn't show me anymore.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Oh, no, mine does. I've got 22,000 photos.
Where'd you see it?
At the top left. It says like
54,100
How do I know what I've got?
6,667 videos.
Jay, are you
what?
The British Library?
82,000.
Fucking hell! What are you doing, man?
I thought you've got ours combined.
82,000 pictures.
81,000.
Right, okay.
Who do you think you are?
What's
I
the bet?
don't want to delete all my memories from
Joe,
my entire
entertain
life.
me.
All right then.
Go on.
Oh, don't then, because you're just gonna fuck it off now.
I'm not going to do it.
Go on. What's the bet? What are you trying to do?
I don't want to do that.
What a great bet, though.
Why don't you just do it? And if you win, you get something else. And if you lose, you have to delete all your shit. Because I don't want to do it, but it seems like you do.
No, I just thought it'd be because it's some skin in the game.
What's
innit?
the one photo? What's the one
Too much
photo
skin.
you've got in your phone that you will never delete?
None.
None. If there's one photo, no matter what,
you
will
would
not
like
delete.
a celebrity, birth of
No, 'cause
child.
they're all on social media, so.
Right.
Oh, well,
Right, you've got one photo.
I don't post to social media as much.
You don't. You're used on social media. Whenever I tag you in somewhere, I may as well just tag me
even
grandma in there.
Some videos from the FA Cup final that I won't want to get rid of.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, but what happens if you do?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, but you can't look back on them in 20
Yeah, you can.
years.
No one's gonna be like, you didn't even go to the FA Cup final. Where's your video?
Yeah, but when I want to sit by myself and cry, maybe one day after my dad's not alive anymore.
The thing
and
is,
watch those videos
you
back.
don't need photo evidence of anything. When you sit here and say, I was out with Rio Ferdinand eating beans, no one questions it. No one goes, have you got any photo? Everyone thinks, yeah, that's kind of, your life, innit? So you don't need photographic evidence.
I was gutted I didn't get one with Ed Sheeran the other week.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you're not a photo guy. I can't.
It was my wedding song. It wasn't my choice, obviously.
You would rip the piss out of Ed Sheeran. If I went to an Ed Sheeran gig, you would destroy me.
No, there's a couple of gigs where I would not say anything, and that might be a bit of a red flag for you. That what's going on there? Like, so someone's like Coldplay, and I'd just go.
Yeah, why is Steve not annoyed that I've gone to see Alanis Morissette?
Yeah, there's something there.
Weird.
Alanis Morissette is amazing.
Jay's not saying it.
Jagged Little Pill is one of the best albums.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, throw some bands at me and see what I'm going to say, because there might be some guilty pleasures in there. Green Day, watching Green Day.
Take that.
Green Day.
What's the one Green Day song I'm thinking of here now? It's the one.
They've got loads, haven't they?
What?
No.
Holiday.
Can't remember what it's called. It's a fucking absolute
American
banger.
Idiot's great.
American Idiot. Yeah.
No, there's one.
All right then. If I go and see Take That, you're having a word.
With or without Robbie?
Without. Well,
No.
we don't know, but he turns up.
The hologram.
I'm going to rip you. I'm going to rip you. Then I found out Robbie went, I'm gutted.
What if I go and see ABBA Voyage?
ABBA can fuck off. And so can... What's the other thing as well? Dude, there's a fucking ABBA related... What's that fucking musical in Greece with Prince?
Oh, Mamma Mia.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
What?
Honestly, I've watched Open Water. It's worse.
I've been to see ABBA. No.
I went to see
Mamma Mia live on stage.
Mamma Mia, even
Really?
Mine was an Amdram performance.
What?
It's in America. It wasn't Amdram.
An Amateur Dramatics performance of Mamma Mia.
It wasn't quite Amdram. It was just very, very low pro dram.
Right. Was it any good?
Though. Was it fantastic? Yeah. Standing on our feet, throwing the sweet bread rolls.
I think I'd rather be pitched to join ISIS.
No, it's fantastic. Yeah, you take the meeting.
Is it like one of them timeshare things where they give you like a £50 Amazon voucher just for sitting there and listening to the pitch?
I hope so.
Yeah. That's Mamma Mia's not the one. And Mamma Mia with an Amdram performance sounds even worse. Right. So ABBA's on your list.
I'm going to see Paul McCartney in December.
You can't go wrong with Paul McCartney.
You can't be.
I don't really like the Beatles though, so really, I see he's got a big advert out the side of the Victoria Warehouse.
I don't like
called
the
Get Out
Beatles.
or Get Back. Or
Get back, probably. Yeah. I don't like the Beatles. It's like when McCullough always says, "Name me one good Beatles song."
I can't.
They're basic.
They've had some of the best songs ever, though, don't they? Come on, all right. Well, I'm not doing this one. We've done it all.
More than Eiffel 65?
No. Obviously, it's a they're on the par. What else is there? What bands?
Bands. I went to see Eagles.
Little Mix.
Little Mix played a Christmas party once when Full Time Devils was still part of Fremantle.
So you got a little soft spot.
We accidentally was at a... They were the...
Accidentally, yeah. We've all accidentally been to a
It was Christmas party. It was Christmas party and that was the act.
So have you got videos of Little Mix?
So the career was going well.
I did take a photo because I was like, who would hate? Because everyone was like, everyone ran because it's literally a room probably twice the size of this.
The male version of Little Mix with Harry Styles.
One Direction?
Yeah, One Direction.
Yeah, I'd rip you for that.
Fair
it's not Blue, is it?
Blue is great.
Yeah, Blue are elite. One of them's from Stretford, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, no, he is.
Will you tell? Why are you asking that?
What's the black guy called? Because he's the local one.
He's the one from Stretford.
Simon Webb?
Yeah.
I think my dad knows his dad or brother.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah, so Blue are all right. Anyone else? Any more? Five.
Yeah.
But this is all Steve's era. He's gonna give you these.
Yeah.
You need to go modern. What if
All right.
Anything modern's pretty fucked like to be fair.
What, like the Arctic Monkeys?
Arctic Monkeys?
Yeah.
We like the Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah,
they're good.
What else? You're the modern guy. I don't know any modern bands. That's the problem.
What if I went to see
anything that's been at Reading this year? Hosier's got a couple of bangers on.
Yeah, I like Hosier.
I see. Steve likes you like a bit more your sort of your mainstream than you'd think, don't you?
My favourite mix on Apple is different than what people would expect.
Really?
Yeah. Should we have a look?
Yeah, go on. Let's get it out. Get your mix out for the lads.
I suppose army music isn't like a genre,
music.
is it? No, but what would Steve be into if you're trying to paint an image of what Steve would be into? If he was Christian, there's like loads of Christian music, but he's dead army, but there's no like army music
Whenever I think of him, I just think of him as just a typical mank. So I'm thinking just Stone Roses, Oasis.
Right, yeah. So this is my favourite mix right now. Updated 3 days ago.
Right, go on.
Right, we've got Listen Up, Oasis.
Yeah.
We've got The Wait by the Slow Readers. We've got Crowning of the Poor, Ian Brown. Times Like These, Foo Fighters. Underdog, Kasabian. I Want to Be Adored, Stone Roses. Sandstorm, Cast.
But you must have been listening to these songs.
That is a banger.
These exact same songs for 20 years.
What's your fucking point?
This is kind of what I thought you would have had.
Right.
Stone
if you tolerate this, Manic Street Pictures, Tatva, Cooler Shaker,
there probably as well.
Handbags and a Glad Rad, Stereophonics. Rooftop, Sloth Profits, but I hate myself every time I listen to it.
But is there any on there that we'd be surprised by?
Let me keep going. Drugs Don't Work, Verve. Ghetto Gospel by Tupac. Little Lion Man by Mumford & Sons.
Yeah.
All Together Now. Broken Strings, James Morrison and Nelly Furtado.
That's an absolute banger.
Fucking right tune. I don't know why you're trying to sneak out. Just say you're going, Jay.
Jay's leaving because he's...
I don't know why I'm sneaking.
He come back and I was like, oh, what happened to Jay?
Sorry.
He died and disappeared.
I've not fallen out with Steve over his musical choices. I have to go, but I will be back.
Here's one.
I'll be back on Sunday for the final. We've got to watch along, so come and join us.
Thinking It Over, Liberty X.
Nice.
Yeah. I tell you, I fucking love this. This is Steve's. I've just got to the gym and we're doing cardio session. Something going on, Todd Terry. Oh my days, what a banger. I don't know why this is on there because I actually don't listen to this. Are You Ready for Love, Elton John?
I can see you liking a bit of Elton John.
Who Knew, Pink. Kickapoo, Tenacious D.
Yeah.
Shipping Up to Boston, Dropkick Murphys. Sail Away, David Gray. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Green Day. And Glue from Bicep.
That's a good song. This is sort of peak late 90s, early noughties stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on,
obviously
isn't
slow
there?
readers and that thrown in as well.
Your heavy rotation one is what you're into at the minute. She-Wolf Shakira's on there.
That's it. That is Shakira is fantastic. It is fantastic.
Musically, no mind.
No, just in general. Not to talk about football, I actually do want to know, who do you think will win on Sunday?
I think Spain will win.
Like one of them sort of 2 or 3-0 comfortable, they were just better?
No, I think 2-1, but comfortable. Because 2-1 isn't a comfortable score, but it can be a comfortable win.
Like, do you remember that time, was it 2 years ago, Old Trafford, when City beat us 2-0? And it could have been 10-0.
Was that the one where they man-pressed us and Phil Jones played, and we could not get over the halfway line? David De Gea was just panicking and sending it to no one. 2
weeks after the Liverpool 5-0 at Old Trafford. And we're like, we can't have that again. and then it was
it a League Cup game?
No, it was in the league, I think.
Right.
It was almost worse. Because City just it was like
they didn't try.
No, they didn't.
They didn't try, and were texting and asking what tables they need for tonight.
Yeah.
Do you need 4? Do you need an extra?
It was. Sorry. Yeah. I just got an email. One sec. Like it was horrendous. It was worse than a 3 or 4-0, to be honest.
That Liverpool game was a very low point.
Yeah, and then we beat that with the old 7-0.
But I think they only had 9 shots.
It is crazy, that, isn't it? It doesn't matter though, does it? That's the equivalent of if Southgate wins this tournament. It doesn't matter that they weren't great for most of the games.
No, I mean we got beat 5-0 at weekend, and I said to the lads, it was like the first ever match that we had where you're like, that's the best amateur team in Manchester, and we're over there. There's a fucking big gulf to make, and draws in a position we want to be. We are miles away, but at 2-0, it wasn't an embarrassment, and then they scored the next 3 shots. And now 5-0 looks really, really bad, but it was only 3 more shots. And they had like 25 fucking shots, Joe. So it wasn't like they had 22 shots and it's 2-0.
Oh, really? So the last 3 shots they scored?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was kind of what the City game should have been, but it stayed at 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. What league are they in? How far away from them are you?
Like 4 leagues above us.
Oh, right. Well, you knew you were going to lose then.
On Wednesday or Tuesday last week, they played a team from the league above them and then beat them as well. They're a fucking good team, top and bottom of it, and they did a reload of recruitment. So they're a good team.
This summer?
Yeah, they started off really bad last year, got going, made the playoffs, lost in the playoffs to a bit of an iffy goal. So obviously stayed in Counties 1, did a reload of recruitment, and I've just beat a Counties Prem team. So they're going up this year.
They're looking dangerous. We've got a few super chats. Can I read some?
Go on, then, let's do super chats.
Paras said not a 42 months membership as well, which is fantastic. Not a fan
Consistency.
of the idea, but hypothetically, if we did sell the stadium rights, what would your ideal name be, realistic or not? Could be some good ones. I mean, the Red Bull Arena you'd probably like, if you're dishing out free Red Bull at every match day.
Let's get back in touch with Sharp.
Oh, that'd be good. That would be good. And it would look cool. It's a good word as well because of what it means. It's like, it actually fucking, like, something's happening, being stabbed and that. It is good.
I'd love to be back with Sharp.
Yeah,
Do you know how hard I've tried to just get permission to have Sharp on our shirts with Paddock because of how fucking cool it would look. If I pulled a shirt out with Sharp on the front of it, everyone would just go, "Oh!"
Yeah, you got to buy it. Yeah.
But we've not been able to even fucking get contact with anyone who can make a decision. Disappointing. So you know anyone who works for Sharp, get in touch.
Yeah, Sharp would be cool. Clayton M says, my apologies for any misunderstanding, but would you prefer in any order to make an FA Cup final chance at a trophy, runner-up in the league, semi-final in the Europa League? Cheers. What? I don't quite know what that means.
Is that on the table right now?
If you're taking... would you take that now, I guess?
Champions League qualification, another trophy?
Yeah.
1,000,000%, because that's so not on the table for us right now.
No, but it sort of is as well, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, we went from being shit to finishing third. We've done that twice, and one of the Solskjaer, one of the Ten Hag. All we have to do is sort of play to our best ability. We can comfortably finish top 4, can't we? If we have a good season, that is possible.
But there's a few teams that are about the same ability as us at the moment. I put Chelsea; they could easily just click and be really good. Liverpool could be good enough again, or Arne Slot could take a bit of time to adapt to the Premier League. Spurs,
you don't know.
Toss a coin. So there's four teams going for 2 places, I think.
Yeah. You've got to hope that Liverpool drop off a bit. And statistically speaking...
Read that super chat from Brian.
Tottenham probably aren't going to turn it on, are they?
Scott Ford says the Vileda Super Mop Stadium, it leaks. Boo. No fucking worries.
We've got a couple. Alex Bailey as well, just before we get to Brian's. He said, too much England talk on Paddock just lately. All the news coming out of United and random news overshadowed by international football. Interesting.
But it's over Sunday.
Yeah, it's over. It's literally done on Sunday. It's not because we think all of a sudden we're England channel, but there is a tournament that England don't.
If I come to you as a fat cat producer and I go, Joe, you know the YouTube game.
Yeah.
I want to make an England channel. Who's your first round draft picks?
What, to host it?
Yeah.
Do you want it serious or do you want it to just be funny?
Let's do both. Give me your jokey ones and I'll give you the serious ones.
I mean, you would be funny on there.
Why?
Because you just don't care. Because you've also slagged off sort of 85% of that team really quite seriously. All of the other fan bases are going.
Imagine that's the Lions' Den.
How has he done this?
Is that so? I'm on the Lions' Den.
Yeah.
Right then, pricks.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like you. You're just a right foot. You're like a shit Steven Gerrard. That would be so good. That's who I want hosting it. You and then just someone. I just want it to be. I want everyone to be fuming. Just you and Astrid Wet hosting it. And everyone is just lost their head. Just lost their heads. Yeah, that's my picks. Who's yours?
I think Spencer and James Alcott is the basis of an excellent England channel.
Yeah, because they're well into it, aren't they?
Yeah, well into it. Good presenters.
Yeah.
Good lads. I don't really think of anyone else. Rory likes his England, doesn't he?
Rory loves England. Yeah, you could do it.
Bit of a bell, though.
I like him. I love him, actually. I think he's great.
There were so many times when we used to work at the Fremantle office.
Yeah.
You go in and Rory would have some fucking mad clobber on, and you'd be like, "What?
Yeah, that's great.
What are you fucking wearing that for?"
Yeah, I can't say it. Can I?
It takes you to a Cockney level.
That's perfect. Get him in.
I don't know who else I'd want.
Someone in the comments said you and Joey Barton. I'm not sure he'd turn up.
Well, he didn't last time.
Exactly. Angry Ginge, yeah, that could be good. Although he's just a bit young, isn't he? So he needs someone who remembers Terry Venables. Do you know what I mean?
I'll tell.
Yeah, exactly. Steve and Roy Keane. Now that would be good. There's a picture on your Instagram of you and Roy Keane. I haven't even spoke to you about this. How long were you with him for? Was that he's walking past, grab him? Did you chat to him? Did you hear him formulate a sentence? What came from them?
He spoke to me more as he was entering and leaving the pitch. So the BBC played ITV, which in and of itself was fun.
Yeah.
Bit disappointing in terms of who was lining up for who.
Yeah, but one of them was like all of their big stars, and the other one was like Will.
Literally Will, that used to work for me.
Yeah. Who we like, but he's not famous. He's a producer at BBC.
Julian Loren can play, by the way.
Really?
Rio came off the pitch, and who was he talking to? Mika, he was talking to. And he went, he could come and play with us, and no one would say anything.
Bloody hell.
That's a fucking hell of a line, isn't it?
Yeah, that is good.
But he was good. He was legitimately good. He was very good. Roy Keane kept it simple.
Yeah.
Gary Neville, I just kept having West Brom flashbacks. Rio went in there and basically threw the game.
Yeah, I saw that. Who was it?
Horrendous.
Mark Pugach or someone scoring an absolute worldie against him.
Mika Richards in goal, though.
Good.
You've never seen anything like it.
Was it small nets as well? Because he's got the shoulders to absolutely fill a five.
They weren't quite full size, but the athleticism, the fucking lateral parallels he was getting was I was like, where did this come from? But yeah, like he said more. Because I was stood at the gate, because it's a 7-a-side pitch, so they're coming on and off. Yeah. He said more to me then, and it wasn't. He's not chatty, is he? So he's not. He's not saying anything. I went up. Basically, there's like a kilometre square of Adidas land.
Right. And where is this?
Berlin. So there's an arena which is so fucking cool, like 800 seats.
Is that where Adidas were founded in Berlin?
I don't know actually.
I'll have a look. Go on.
Is it not Dusseldorf?
I'll find out.
And then you've got this little arena, and then you've got these like a bit of a bar, I would say. So I'm sitting outside, and I've just done a video, literally my Toby Collier video, if you've watched it, and I referenced Roy Keane in that, weirdly. As I press stop, Roy Keane walks behind me. He would have been in imagine how funny that would have been, just having Roy Keane come through the back of the video. So I've finished. Roy Keane comes through. He goes inside. He gets a drink. Mika sits opposite me.
This because I'm after this. I'm seeing him on your story taking the piss out of him with these like electric rentable scooters. Do you know Mika Richards at this point?
Yeah.
From when? Just from other bits?
Yeah, I also used to prank call him about 15 years ago.
How did you have his number?
Don't ask questions you don't want to answer to.
Did he answer?
Yeah, it was a stripper that we knew.
Did he know? Does he know that you did that?
Yeah, I talked to him about it in Qatar. He was pissing himself.
I've seen him since Qatar.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you'll find the story. There was a lad that used to live with him that tried to extort him. Well, me and Ben may have been threatening that guy at some point over something different. And we used to ring him, and I'm like, we're going to fucking bat here. And I remember him, because he'd be like, oh, my career stimulants again. Anyway, that's a time for another time.
just everything's kicking off. Right, okay.
So, if you've seen one more story, he couldn't figure out how to work one of the scooters. So Mika sat down in front of me, and we're having a chat. And then Gary Neville sat, there's a walkway here. Gary Neville sat next to us there. I had a chat to Gary Neville about a few things. And I think Jill Scott sits down. Basically, that fucking podcast came and sat down next to us with Mendieta randomly. And then Roy came over and was chatting to Mika. And then he left. And I said, I fucking love Roy Keane to Mika. And he was like, do you want a picture? And I was like, he doesn't take pictures of, does he? No. He went, yeah, he will do. And I went, I don't want to get pied by Roy Keane. Yeah. So he did his big fucking Mika Richards laugh. And then next time he comes past, he just grabbed him. Yeah. And he said, Steve's Big Red, was a United fan. He goes, does a podcast with Rio, and he spoke about 2 fucking lines to us. Yeah. And took a picture.
It looked like it didn't look like he's like turning half away or like
didn't look
rolling
fuming,
his eyes. It looked alright. Because I was thinking it looked like you'd been speaking to him because he didn't look fuming.
It was one of those where you're in a place where it's alright a little bit you're almost in like a bit of a it's all right kind of gaff. Yeah. Like, I went to go meet Ash the other week when we saw Rooney. Yeah. And you're in, like, the lobby of a hotel that the public aren't allowed in.
Really? So because it's just full of famous
Yeah, it's just the BBC, but the fucking gaff out. But so it's like, Moyes is in there, and Rooney's in there, and then you got Ash and Lineker and Shearer and all that lot, and again, sort of hung around for a couple of tournaments with them. Yeah. We've had Shearer on Vibe with 5, we've had Lineker on Vibe with 5. Obviously, I do a podcast every week with Ash. Yeah. They all work together. Yeah. So, like, kind of know us a little bit, or at least know I work with Ash.
Yeah.
Or I work with Rio.
There, aren't you? Does it feel weird, that?
Mega. Yeah. Like, because Rooney came over and was chatting to us, and you don't ever want to just assume Wayne Rooney knows who you are, and you don't want to ask. So it was afterwards I spoke to Rio and I was like, Rooney come over and fucking chatted to us, and felt like he knew who I was, and he was like, he watched all that shit. And then you think, like, I'm on Rio's stories or his reels and that
if
all
someone's
the time.
Close to Rio in any way, they must know who you are. Yeah. Even if they're not like, oh, what's his name again? Or like, I recognise you. That is mental, innit?
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Does it make your normal friends feel less important now?
I don't know, if I am.
No, to you. When you're with him, do you go, he's a lot of shit. I could be with Wayne Rooney.
No.
I want you to give up on your old friends, that's what it is.
No, but I'll tell you what, I fucking did enjoy, like, because I've said a few times actually, Genesis is an interesting commentator, but actually is fucking mega sound. And I've hung out a few times on the Smash with Genesis. Yeah. And I've had a fucking good time every time.
That's good, isn't it?
I know in Hargreaves came.
I've heard that he's absolutely sound. I've heard that he's a really good lad.
Unreal. Unreal.
I'm so glad about that.
Unreal.
Yeah, I did a bit of work experience at BT Sport when he was like, I think he still is, isn't he? And they were all like, he's great. He's like really good guy, nice to everyone, good on the night out, like just a great bloke. I didn't meet him, but that's what everyone was saying. Yeah. So did you go out with him?
Yeah, we ended up me, Rio, Genis, and Jake, and we just fucking.
What a midfield that is, by the way.
Not bad. Honestly.
It's not bad. It's certainly Premier League level.
And we just sat in a fucking corner of this bar for 8 hours and just fucking had it off. And then we tried to go to Bergheim.
Did you not get in?
Did we fuck get in? No. Now I know why. Yeah, 20 minutes in the queue. Now I know why we didn't get in. But at the time, I was a bit pissed off that we didn't get in.
Well,
I think we got fucking 3 Champions League winners medals in this fucking group. We can't get in a club.
Probably why you can't get in. I didn't know this. So Berghain, obviously everyone knows, is like nightclub.
Supposedly the world's most exclusive club.
Yeah, although
also nuts as well.
Bizarre because there's like 1,000 people in there, but also they turn down 5,000 a night or whatever. But it's one of those where there's all rumours about what you have to do to get in. Some people like extravagant outfits but wear black. Some is act a bit camp. Some say don't let them know that you're not German. Like there's all sorts of like rumours of this, but really, I don't think anyone really knows, do they?
Booze with a couple of transvestites trying to get in and they didn't either.
So no one knows what's going on. Do you? It would have been good, that, wouldn't it? What happened? So you get to the front of the queue. Was that main guy there who's called like Olsen or whatever?
Couldn't tell you. Because I didn't know anything about it. We get to the front of the queue after hours and the guy just gives it the fucking... unlocks the chain that takes you back out, not the one that takes you in, and just goes, mm-mm.
Him. Sven is called. Did you notice him?
Didn't notice him, no.
So,
to be fair, a lot of people look like that.
Yeah. So you think, oh, that's a shame, isn't it? That could have been good.
Yeah, so we tried to go to a couple of places, and then I ended up going to some bar. Owen goes, this bar plays like World War II music, and you're like, that's a bit strange. And then we get in there, and...
World War II music?
Yeah, like Good Night Sweetheart with Nicholas Lyndhurst, like that sort
English
of guy.
World War II stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very bizarre. Really cool sort of like rum bar.
Yeah.
Bit Art Deco-y, with like fucking, I don't know, any artists from World War II.
I don't.
Dame Vera Lynn.
Yeah, of course.
Like that on the speakers.
That's weird.
Yeah, and we sat down, and I went, this is fucking wank. And he went, yeah, it is, let's leave.
Yeah, people saying that they didn't get... Jace Parker, I also didn't get in on my first night. Santa Notch says, in the end, if the bouncers don't like you, it doesn't matter. Like, I think that's the short and long of it. People want there to be these hacks and like this, that, and the other. I'd love to give it a go. I'd love to try it.
As we're leaving, Janice was trying to make a bet. First person to get in here and take a selfie. But as I've since educated myself on the gaff since, apparently they put a sticker over the camera on your phone.
Yeah, there's genuinely, try and find it online. There are very, very few pictures of the inside, like at all. Like it's been very, very well hidden and kept secret. You try and find pictures.
That's the best marketing trick in the world.
There isn't really any.
So do you know what the best thing that they could have ever done is? Just have music on and flashing lights up against the windows and just pie thousands of people so no one ever gets in. Yeah. And then you have people lying online going, yeah, I got in, it was fucking thick.
Yeah, but actually it's just inside Home Alone, do you know, where he's got the cardboard cutout going around on the train set. It's just that. But if you pay people £2 to get in the queue, you could make 10 grand a night, turn everyone down.
Genius.
It is genius. Jimmy F says, Joe, why don't you have your own football channel like Steve and Adam? I think it would do really well. This is it. This is the football channel that I do. I bloody love it. Right, it's 5:05, Steve. Should we call it a day?
Yeah, what are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? I've got a wedding tomorrow. It's the third wedding of the season.
I'm at the age now where I'm not in wedding season. There's a good 7 or 8 years where the fucking every bastard's getting married all the time. You're skint, you rock that outfit to the last one, you got to go shopping, get a new one. How close are you related to the...
It's one of...
Is it the missus's friends?
Yeah, good friend.
You get to be a bit of a bellend now, though.
Yeah, so I just drink loads. Because often, modern weddings, it's not much free bar. I feel like that's gone out the way. And rightly so, because the idea of paying fucking 20 grand for a free bar for everyone. But there's often like the round of champagne. So I'm trying to get 2 or 3 out of that.
I like it. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Make the most of it. There was some gin coolers at the last one. Which
nice.
Beautiful. Cucumber, lime, all that sort of stuff. So that's my aim, is just get as many drinks in as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you're in that sort of bracket, probably from like, 27 to like 35?
Well, it started at 30 for me.
Right.
So maybe it's pushed back a bit as people get married a bit older.
Because of Brexit.
It's Brexit.
And yeah, you go in now, like every fucking weekend, or at least every month of the summers is just wedding season, wedding season, wedding season. Janine was either bridesmaid or maid of honour for a fucking right load and all.
Yeah.
So then I'm going solo.
Yeah, just sat
it's
there
hard work, that.
Trying to make friends with some... Hopefully one of the other bridesmaids' boyfriends is sound enough to drink with.
Rarely is that the case.
Yeah, this is our third one in about 2 months. What are you doing?
Well, the lads, part of pre-season, are doing a commando weekend with a company called Civic to Commando.
This is the one you told me about, isn't it? That sounds... Do they know what's going on? So I won't say anything.
I don't think they're watching.
It sounds utterly awful. It sounds like you're almost like you're a prisoner of war or something, how stressful it is.
They basically get like basic training semi-distilled down into like 36 hours.
But like some of it's been like dunked underwater and stuff.
Yeah, you're going to do the Navy SEAL thing of getting squirted with a hose pipe and then sit-ups in a river. Like
sit-ups in a river sounds pretty close to torture. If you've got your arms tied behind your back, that is torture.
No, well, you're linking arms with each other. It's July. It's barely. You're not that'd be rough in January when you go, right, just break the ice and get in there, lads.
Yeah, just elbow through the ice and put your head under it.
Yeah, no, that's going to be rough. But in July, it'd be fine.
It might be quite fun, actually, once you've done it.
It's type 2 fun, Joe.
What's that?
That's fun 2-3 days afterwards.
Oof. So type 1 is I liked it in the moment.
Type 1 is it's fun.
Eating a slice of cake.
Yeah. Type 2 is it's fun after the fact.
That I did an abseil 2 weeks ago. That's type 2 fun.
Is it?
Yeah. I was too scared. Once I got over the edge, it was probably type 1 fun. But getting over the edge I didn't like that. But then afterwards you look back and it was good.
Haven't you been doing the rock climbing at Gorton?
No.
Was you not talking about doing the rock climbing at Gorton?
Yes, but it was a joke.
Why? And what a shit joke.
No, anyway, it doesn't matter. Because you said you couldn't do, what was it, interviewing Wayne Rooney or something, because you had rock climbing at Gorton. Mourinho. So I said there was something I couldn't do because I was doing that.
The one thing I pride myself on is if I say I'm doing something, I'm going to go do it.
Yeah.
Right? And I booked a course, so I'm going doing it.
Even if that means not interviewing probably the 6th best manager of all time.
I make commitments and I honour them commitments.
Fantastic.
Next week I'm going shooting.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Combat shooting.
When?
What?
After the Euros?
Yeah, Monday to Thursday.
Okay. We'll be back for the Brew.
Maybe.
You can tell everyone how it went. That'd be good. All right, cool. This has been the Brew.
See you in a bit then, y'all.
See you in a bit. And then we hit the end stream button now.